All right, YouTube, welcome to my continuing series to show my eBay sales. This is for the third week of February. And today, I'm not really doing, normally I've shown all my auction sales and what they sell for. This one is kind of like a buy it now. I do have an eBay store now. I am trying to make deals. I'm trying to provide people coupons, things if they're overpriced. I can do bundle deals. And I'm just trying to see what I can do with the transactional side of the hobby. So from my sell plan, this is kind of like not phase, but like bullet point number 2 and 4, where I'm talking about eBay sales and also what I'm going to do with my slabs. So what I want to do in this video is show you here on the left. I'm going to show you maybe not the comps, but what the eBay transaction fees and all the fees and what I net out of the card are. But I want to show you this first card, okay? It's a 1993 Fleer Penny Hardaway first year Phenoms PSA 10. And I got to say, I put this card up initially for $125 or $130, and I had an offer of 110. I don't know why I declined it. I should not have declined it. Subsequently, I received offers of like 60, 70, 80. People are being like, the last one did 80, 81. I don't know. Like, honestly, I should have sold it at 110. Sometimes you do have to take, sometimes the first offer is the best offer. Sometimes it's not. So I at least wanted to provide one anecdotal data point that sometimes just taking the first offer is a good idea. From 125 or 130, I kept creeping down the price, almost not like a Dutch auction or reverse Dutch auction, but kind of like, hey, I had the most views on this card, like over 250 views, over 20 watchers, I think. I don't have the information in front of me. But basically, this was a highly coveted card. It is hard to gem, I guess. I don't know what the pop count is at the time of this recording. But this card sold for, someone sent me out of their 5 offers, they got down to their last offer or second to last offer, and they said, the best I can do is 100. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to go back and forth, negotiate, try to get 110. It's kind of like, oh, it'd be great to get what I initially thought I would get. Doesn't matter. $100, I accepted it. They paid for shipping $4.50 for a total of $104.50. The transactional fees, of course, that's what we all do not like eBay about. But could I sold this card at a card show for 100? Maybe. But I'm also glad to just kind of be out of this card. I bought this card. It was a trade value of $100 on my card post about a year ago. Been sitting on this card for a while. I'm glad to have it go to someone who wants it. It is going to a ship my cards account, so I think this is going to go eventually overseas, but I don't know too much about that. So transactional fees $14.58, shipping label $4.51 for an order earnings of $85.41. And that is my 15% eBay fee. I think I'm actually at 12% because I'm a top rated seller and I get a discount. But again, anywhere between 12 to 15% is my eBay fee for this card. So I'm glad to let it go. Next, would not have expected this. I did buy this at the National in 2023 in Rosemont. It came out of the Jersey Fusion, kind of like mystery boxes, whatever you want to call them. It is an out of 10 Shaquille O'Neal. I put this buy it now price of $30. I had a couple of offers at like 10 and 15. Again, I'll try to find them and put it here, but I might not be able to find them. But basically, these cards, or this card, someone gave me an offer of $20. Let me find it in my iPad here just to make sure I got it. I did call it a encased because it is, and I saw other people call the Jersey Fusion encased because it is what's it called? Like I'm not tampering with anything. Although I don't see a sticker. Anyway, it is encased. It's Shaquille O'Neal Jersey Fusion out of 10, and this one sold for $20, shipping $4.50, sales tax. Again, I think that first one there's no sales tax because it is going to a ship my cards in a tax-free state. But this one was $1.50 for an order total of $26. You minus out the sales tax again. Transaction fees of $3.50, shipping label of $4.25. Get an order earnings of $16.75. I think at the National they did some sort of deal. These cards, this is probably one of the better cards you could get, a Shaq out of 10. But I think they were like maybe like between $30 and $40. I can't remember exactly. But I'm just glad for this to go. It is a pretty big jumbo patch, not patch, but like single 2-color relic card. It's pretty big. So it is superimposed on a 90s quote unquote junk wax card. And so that's what it looks like. Apparently, if you do hit the QR code, not that they're a sponsor or anything like that, but Jersey Fusion, it can tell you, for more details about this swatch, go to that. So I don't know if you want to take a look at that. But I'm going to move on to the next card. We have 4 total, so we're halfway there, actually. So this one is interesting. I bought this at the San Antonio card show, I think, or maybe it was another card show, but I know I didn't buy it online. So this card is a 2023 Topps Chrome McDonald's Gold Ray Wave Refractor of Stephon Castle out of 50, and it is an auto. It is a beautiful auto. I really like those type of autos, even if it's you don't have to have the full name. If it's loopy, I like loopy autos. But it is on a sticker. And this card, I thought about grading it. I really thought this might be a good candidate. If there were any issues with the card, I would have divulged them. I didn't really see anything. I could be wrong about that, but I know that to the best of my knowledge, this is a really clean card. And this card sold after Wemby got hurt. And I think a lot of people, the reason he's going to be a hot rookie to chase is because people are like, oh, let me see what he could do, especially post All-Star break, post doing well in All-Star weekend with Rising Stars and all that. So people, I think, really wanted this card. I can't remember exactly how many views and watchers. I'll put that on the side if I can find it. But this was pretty coveted. And so when someone offered me, I think I put this at 225 or 250. I forget exactly. It's one of those two numbers. But the subtotal, they offered me. They said, look, 215. I don't even know if they put a message like, could you take it? But 215, shipping 450, sales tax $18.11. Yikes. For an order total of $237.61. I hope this gems for the buyer. I really do. Minus out the sales tax, minus out the transaction fees of $28.73. I got this card for about $100, honestly. I'm in the green in this, and if someone else wants to win on it and they want to make, I made this available on Instagram stories. No one wanted it, so more power to the buyer who got it. I had some lowball offers, I think, but that's par for the course. So $28.73 transaction fees, shipping label of $4.25 for an order earnings of $186.52. Again, anything over $100 was a win, and I am glad that I held on to this card, and I'm selling it at probably a peak. I mean, it could go even higher, and especially if it grades well. I am going to keep an eye out for 5 out of 50 cards of Stephon Castle, just to see, if it does pop out in the wild as a graded card. Now, speaking of cards that are raw, and so this card I put in the top loader because I when I took a picture of it, I kept it raw. This one I kind of made a mistake where I took a picture of this card in the one touch with my sticker. I probably should have taken it out. This is not an encased card, and I do very much encourage people, if you're at a card show and it's like someone's like Reef Monkey breaks or Hitman rips, whatever, someone's sticker, like they might not want you to like tamper with it or rip it open, but you got to see the condition of the card. You got to see if it's kind of like even if it's fake or not. I bought this in a one touch and I just put my own sticker on it. I should have I will very much admit, I think for the eBay listing, I should have taken it out. But the person who wanted to buy it, I think this one I also put it up at $250 or $225, I think. And it's a beautiful card. I don't even know what the call is because they don't make this type of, it's not a green scope. I mean, not green. It's not a scope. It's not a mojo. But whatever this type of prismatic feature is, I really like it a lot. But this is not numbered. It is a Jordan card. It is a power booster, not a power boosters, I believe. Oh, it is power boosters. Sorry. I know my 90s friends are going to crush me for that. But this one sold for $199, shipping $450, sales tax $12.21 for an order total of $215.71. Minus out the sales tax, minus out the transaction fees of $26.12, and a shipping label of $3.98 for an order earnings of $173.40. This is another card I made available on my Instagram. I think I put it at 180. I had some people sniff a little bit, say, hey, would you do 150 or 160? I was like, I have an offer. I have an offer of 200 on eBay. I know I'm going to get not crushed on the fees, but they'll take their fees out. Here it's $26. And I am going to, not net $180, but $173, and that's fine. I just didn't like and if it was someone who like really was a Jordan collector and I've bought or sold from them in the past, yeah, I could have worked out a deal. I'm not trying to extract every penny out of every single one of my transactions, but no one really wanted this card enough to say, hey, I'm gonna make a strong offer. So but I did have some people who were mildly interested, and maybe it's because my Instagram people don't come to my Instagram stories for transactions like they do for other people. They come for the drama. So, so this is a very cool card. I will miss it. I actually have another one of these, and that's why I was okay getting rid of this. This is a second copy for me, and it's raw. I have one in a I'll have to find it somewhere, but it's in a CGC holder or CSG holder, and it's in a 9. And I thought about cracking it. I don't think I'm gonna crack it and submit it to PSA. This one, I think I don't know. Like I think I put what did I put the condition of this card as? I'm pretty sure I put it as excellent because it is a 90s card. Original listing, it looks like I put this as a. That's funny. For this actual video, you will see it immediately because I'll put it on the right. But yeah, I put condition ungraded excellent. So that's what I put for this card. So it is a beautiful card. I did kind of take more pictures like than just the one in the front, one in the back. I kind of took like different quadrants or upper half, lower half of both sides of the card so that the person could make a good decision. And in the descriptions, I just said front looks great to me. Back bottom left corner though has some wear. Back bottom left corner has some wear, and there is minor foil loss in the back right half, which it's kind of like near the draft and NY. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some minor foil loss right there. And so that's why I don't, it's not going to gem. It's not going to do a gem mint, but I mean, it's not going to mint or gem mint, but the person wanted for 200 and I'm happy to get it to them. So those are my eBay sales for week 3 of February. Auctions didn't do too well. I sold like a Dylan Cruz for like $1. A lot of cards went unsold, but it's all good. Thank you for watching, and I will continue this eBay series another time. I'll see you then. Take care.